folks. Guys, I am on the way to a referral from an existing maintenance customer. Once I get here, you guys will know exactly what's going on. Guys, I've been to this development like 1,000,001 times. This customer called and said that a different company came out to her residence last summer, and I think he was there for a checkup, it sounds like, and he told her that she needed something replaced on the roof, but he didn't really explain it in the detail, and like it confused the hell out of her and her husband. And like at this point, you know, she said that the AC is working, but she just needs it checked out to make sure that it's not going to break down. So guys, technically this is an AC tune-up, but I don't know what we're going to find because I've never been to this particular residence. But with that being said, let's lock and load. I'll see y'all when I get inside. All right, guys, on the one freaking day I come out here, it's raining. I already got my umbrella, my doohickey set up here. But real quick, guys, inside there wasn't much to see. The drain line, I flushed it with the gallo gun. There wasn't much resistance in the drain line, and the customer said that he replaces the filter himself. Now, we're gonna go up here and check our outdoor unit. Once again, this is our first time here. We've been to, these are all the units that end in 5. We've been on the other side a bunch of times, and we've been to a bunch of groups here. At the end of the day, even if this unit wasn't working, I can always tell what side of the building the units are on. Not necessarily with the unit that we're looking for being labeled, but they group these all by the last number. So these are the 5s, 3s, 2s, 1s, so on and so forth. But all right, guys, that's enough yapping in the trap. I really don't want to be on this roof because it's raining, but let's get busy here. I'll be right with you guys. I just took a picture of the inside of this unit and I showed the customer. Look at this capacitor. This is a 30-5 cat. There's so much dirt and debris on this capacitor, it almost looks like a leather capacitor. Look at this. And as soon as I showed her the picture of this, she said this is the part, or at least one of the 2 parts that the guy recommended replacing. Now guys, there's only 4 parts in this unit: the motor, compressor, capacitor, and contactor. So the compressor and the outdoor fan motor both are running. And keep in mind, the customer said that they did turn this unit on last week or 2 weeks ago when it was 90 degrees. So at least we have a recent history of the unit working, but based off of looks, I would recommend starting with a brand new capacitor, being that this is a 20-plus-year-old unit. And also this contactor is buzzing. Another tenant or homeowner here got their unit running. I don't know why, but nonetheless, I'm gonna see if I got another cat and another contactor in the truck. I gotta protect my tools just in case we get hit with a downpour when I'm at my truck. All right, guys, let me get what I need. Let me cover some stuff up here. I'll see y'all when I come back up here. All right, guys, we got some good news, we got some bad news. Bad news, it's coming down like crazy. Good news, we got everything we need here. All right. What time is it? 10:50? I think it's not supposed to stop raining until 12. All right, guys. I am not going to turn the power off inside, meaning the 24 volts. I'm just going to take the 24 volt wires off and put them on a new contactor coil. Easy peasy. What I'm going to do now is make some space, and we're going to get busy. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, guys, it is coming down. It is coming down. All right, I got the cat put in, and as you can see, all these spade connections either broke off or warped. I didn't feel like taking a chance with these older 20-plus-year-old spade connectors, so I just put in new spade connectors. I got more for my contactor wires just in case, but I think we should be good with the new contactor. And as I mentioned earlier, what I do with brand new contactors is I always hook up the 24 volt wires first with the indoor unit still running. Now, the reason why I mentioned this is to test my new contactor. The last thing I want to do is hook up all my motor wires, and as soon as I turn the power on, I realize we got a lemon out the box. How I can test this contactor before I hook the motor wires up with the indoor unit still running, I just hook my coil wires up, and if I hear my new contactor engage, at least I know I don't have a lemon. Capiche? All right, guys. Now, I gotta reposition this umbrella, and by the way, guys, I always give credit where credit is due. Make sure you guys got your umbrella. This is a year-round item. I repeat, year-round. This can keep you dry in the summertime and also give you some shade. And also in the wintertime, if you guys got to put in a compressor in the snow like I did a couple times, it's great to have protection so your tools don't get wet. All right, with that being said, let's slap this contactor in and let's get busy here, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys. See this? Well, you hear this? This is how I know that we don't have a lemon out the box. All right, guys. I am trying to stay as dry as possible, so let me just get this part done and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets done. All right, guys. Bada bing, bada boo. Got our new cap, new contactor in. Now, it seems to be slowing down out here. I gotta move some stuff from on top of this unit. What I'm gonna do is check my amps. Basically, the AC maintenance is complete. I'm gonna check my amps, check my pressures, and I'll be right back, guys. Let me clear some stuff off this unit. I'll be right back. All right, guys. We're above freezing. The ambient temperature is real low, plus rain. I don't expect much of any humidity downstairs, so that will reflect in the numbers. However, you need to be above freezing. If you got an AC unit below freezing, even if it's real cold outside, below freezing will be grounds to double check to make sure the airflow is okay, make sure the filter is okay, and lastly, make sure that this unit isn't low on refrigerant. But everything's rocking and rolling. I gotta pack up and I gotta get my rope from the other side. This roof is not all one piece. You gotta go through the inside to get to the other side. But all right, guys, there you have it. AC checkup. We found capacitor aged out, and we found contactor discolored. We replaced the contactor. We replaced the capacitor. Guys, I gotta find my tools here. But there you have it, guys. I gotta rock out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.